Welcome to Chicago Bulls News, your go-to source for the latest updates on the Windy City's favorite team. Today, we're diving into a potential game-changer for the Windy City. Draymond Green, the man with the championship DNA, is rumored to be bringing his talents to Chicago. Yes, you heard it right. This could be the move that shifts the Bulls' trajectory from playoff hopefuls to serious title contenders. Stick around as we break down exactly what Draymond Green could bring to the Bulls, how he fits into the team's dynamics, and what this means for the season ahead. So, grab your Bulls cap, hit that like button, and let's get into it. First, let's talk about the man himself. Draymond Green is a name synonymous with hard work, grit, and, most importantly, championships. As a four-time NBA champion with the Golden State Warriors, Draymond is the definition of championship DNA. Over the years, he's become one of the league's most respected defensive players, with an impressive track record to prove it. From his DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year, award to his All-Star selections and his leadership role with the Warriors, Draymond knows what it takes to win at the highest level. Bulls fans, this isn't just any addition. We're talking about bringing in a player who's lived and breathed success in the NBA. Draymond's resume is stacked, but his value goes beyond the stats. He's the glue guy, the heartbeat of a team. His court vision, defensive prowess, and basketball IQ make him a rare asset. In Chicago, he'd be a leader both on and off the court, exactly the kind of veteran presence that our young roster needs. He's vocal, passionate, and unafraid to call out teammates if they're not giving 100%. That's the type of mentality that could elevate this Bulls squad to the next level. Now, let's dive into why Draymond could be exactly what Chicago needs. Last season, we saw flashes of greatness from our Bulls, but consistency was an issue, especially on defense. We were missing a true defensive anchor and vocal leader who could hold down the fort and energize the squad. Enter Draymond Green. Known as one of the best defenders in the league, Draymond's ability to guard multiple positions would be a huge boost. He can protect the rim, switch on pick and rolls, and disrupt passing lanes with ease. And let's face it, Bulls Nation, defense wins championships. But Draymond's impact doesn't end with defense. He's an exceptional playmaker who could make life easier for guys like Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Imagine Draymond grabbing a defensive rebound, pushing the ball up the court, and setting up DeRozan or LaVine for an easy bucket. His knack for finding open teammates would mesh perfectly with our offensive weapons, making the Bulls' transition game even more lethal. And in the half-court offense? Draymond's high basketball IQ means he'd help orchestrate plays, creating space and opportunities for our shooters and slashers. Another exciting thought is the possibility of pairing Draymond with Nikola Vucevic in the frontcourt. The two together could make for a formidable defensive and offensive duo. Vucevic's scoring ability and Draymond's defensive skills could make them an intimidating pair for opposing teams. Plus, having a veteran like Draymond alongside Vucevic could also help our big man elevate his defensive game. Leadership is a big deal in any sport, and Draymond brings that in spades. He's known for his intense drive and desire to win, qualities that are invaluable to a team like the Bulls, who are on the cusp of greatness but lack that final push. Draymond's leadership style is all about accountability. He demands the best from himself and his teammates, which has been key to the Warriors' sustained success. For a young core like the Bulls, having a guy like Draymond in the locker room could be transformative. We've got talented players, but sometimes they need that extra motivation, that voice that says, "We're not here to just play, we're here to win." Draymond would push this team to think like winners and to play every game with a purpose. Just think about the impact he could have on players like Patrick Williams, Kobe White, and even Ayo Dosunmu. Draymond's mentorship could fast-track their development, teaching them what it takes to perform consistently at an elite level. Of course, with every player, there are pros and cons, and Draymond is no exception. While his intensity is one of his greatest assets, it can sometimes lead to on-court conflicts. Draymond is known to be a bit outspoken, and he's had a few run-ins with teammates and opponents over the years. So, bringing him into the Bulls locker room could have its challenges. The Bulls front office and coaching staff would need to make sure everyone is on the same page and open to Draymond's approach to leadership. But if managed well, his influence could be incredibly positive. Another thing to consider is age. At 34, Draymond is no spring chicken. His best years might be behind him, but don't count him out just yet. Experienced veterans often bring more to a team than just points or rebounds. They bring knowledge, perspective, and a winning mentality, things that are crucial for a young team trying to establish itself as a legitimate contender. Billy Donovan has done an excellent job developing the Bulls into a competitive team, but there's always room for improvement. Draymond would fit well into Donovan's system because he's so versatile. Donovan loves players who can adapt to different roles, and Draymond is practically a Swiss Army knife on the court. Whether it's initiating the offense, setting up plays, or guarding multiple positions, Draymond would be the perfect tool in Donovan's kit. Billy Donovan has shown a willingness to adapt his strategies to fit the strengths of his roster, and with Draymond on board, he could introduce some new defensive schemes and offensive plays that take advantage of Draymond's playmaking abilities. For example, we could see Draymond taking on a point forward role, where he'd facilitate the offense and create scoring opportunities for our shooters. So, what would it look like if Draymond Green actually joins the Bulls? Bulls fans, let's get excited. Draymond could be that missing piece that helps solidify our defense, enhances our playmaking, and brings a winning mentality to the team. With Draymond, we could very well see the Bulls making a deep playoff run, maybe even contending for a championship if everything clicks. This roster has so much potential, and adding Draymond would only raise the bar. A lineup featuring LaVine, DeRozan, Vucevic, and Draymond would be dangerous. Not only would it bolster our defense, but it would also add another layer to our offense. Bulls Nation, can you imagine the energy at the United Center if Draymond helps bring the Bulls back to glory? It would be electric. So, Bulls fans, what do you think? Could Draymond Green be the piece we've been missing? Could he really bring that championship DNA to the Windy City and help the Bulls reach new heights? Let us know in the comments below. Do you think he'll fit well with our team? Are you excited about the potential of seeing him in a Bulls jersey? That's it for today's episode of Chicago Bulls News. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more Bulls news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Bulls!